second city of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the Windy City. Returned it from the 10. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number 1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He's able to escape with the win. That's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at.
What is going on?
On second down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Chicago. Give up the middle with Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Mario Davis there on the play. They face second down and 7.
What is going on?
They'll run. It's Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Saints 5-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
What is up?
Swift. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Oft injured in college, the 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job of keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught. Brooks gets the grab. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Holding offense.
That time they got the big tackle. Taliesin Fuaga.
Still 3rd down.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Throwing again, Shough. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball out to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The Saints 48-yard line.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 36 yards.
On play action, it's Shough. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball from this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Saints 1st down. Here we go, set. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. That's on the former first-round pick, Cesar Ruiz.
Still first down.
Throwing is Shough. This pass right side, taken in by Cook. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Shough. That one caught Devon Vele. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. Shough. The right side to Olave.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They pitch it to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. So that'll cost them half the distance. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Bears, first down.
What is up?
1st and 10 at
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On first down, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field. And we need to check this call. Darnell Wright, guilty that time.
Still first down.
What is up?
Here's Johnson. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
There defensively.
What is it on?
Caught left side by Odunze. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
For the Bears.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. first carry for Cam Akers. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll take this up shy of the 25, but a penalty marker is down, and let's see what that's about.
Automatic first down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17.
Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Shough. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Camara. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, and here is Shough, escaping to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If you're around calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down. 4 yards to go.
The air again is Shough. Here a short one to Taysom Hill. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here once more, Shough. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Shough. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will take a 6-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears first down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and
The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
Line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That is pulled in at the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Operating from the shotgun. Under pressure. Now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
An 18-yard
This
attempt.
about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 6. So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And instead, we'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
17 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10.
Akers. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Saints first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Shough. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
Saints first down. First and goal.
To the air is Shough. Rolling right. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Saints 13.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll run. It's Swift. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Chicago.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll go again with Swift. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Working out of the gun here. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nathan Shepard getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. On second down, it's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Here's Williams now to throw. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. That is second TD catch of the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
He'll start the drive with Miller. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. From 31, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At
The tight end,
26-yard
Komet,
line.
is on the move. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
On the give, it's Swift. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down.
A run here with Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Saints 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
And the Bears 1st down. First and goal.
Here's Williams. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. To throw is Williams. That is caught, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Give up the middle with Swift. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Throwing is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shough. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 33, here's second and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Shough. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Shough. This one on target to Olave. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a second and 6.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's in. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Saints. For Tyler Shough, keep that football. That's his first career touchdown pass in the NFL.
16.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They're trying the left side with Swift. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throw right side, caught by Ogunze. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Holding.
Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Bears sending out their punt team. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. On play action, it's Shough. That one downfield for Cooks. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here with Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
40-yard line.
Shough. That one out wide for Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll step up and run. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
And he'll get 3 right at the midfield stripe.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Ready, set.
On second down, it's Williams. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. They need one right now. Third and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have to just pass the 40-yard line.
And that's going to be a deflating end to what's been a really long and really good drive, Mike. I mean, the way they were moving the ball, points almost felt inevitable. But all it takes is the defense to just hunker in and make one play of their own. And now they get to head back to the sideline with that lead still intact.
On first down, they'll start out with Camaro. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Camaro on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again here with Camaro. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
It's the score, Saints.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Ready, set.
For Burden, that is his first touchdown in the NFL. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here's Akers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago.